Well, welcome. Or I should say welcome back to another video by blanks2go.com. Today we are going to work on the magic photo mirror frame. Looks something like this out of the box. So you get a box, something like this. And once you take it out of the box, it comes with a USB cord because you're going to need a USB cord or double A batteries. 3 AA batteries is your choice. This here is the frame. And then this is the sub disc. And so what we are going to end up doing is subbing a picture on here and then popping it in here, and then we'll plug it in so you can see how the lighting works on it. Okay? Alrighty. So every time I try to show you guys my screen, it doesn't really do the best job at this, but hold on a second. Let's see. Okay, so I cheated a little bit already. This is, first of all, I'm using Silhouette. You can use a regular 8.5 by 11 workspace. And you can print with your sublimation printer. You're going to remember to flip your image. So I have a circle. It isn't the world's perfect circle, but it's close enough. And so my measurements on it are 6.8 by 6.9. So if you can get them both either 6.8 or 6.9, great, go for it. So once I did that, what I'm going to do is take that there and I'm going to throw it out of my way because I no longer, well, I created an offset around it. And when I did the offset, that's the little, let me see, the offset button is the one with the star around it. I did the offset at 0.125. And that's where this outer circle is. And that's the circle I'm going to use for this project. My heat press is already heating up. This is going to be at 400 degrees. The picture I want to use, since this is for someone, I have a picture that I think works pretty good. Okay, she likes this one. But let me see, there is one more. She did send one more. Let me see what it looks like in there, because it might be the one. I think this will be the one. Okay, I think I'm going to use this one. So what I'm going to do is copy this picture so you guys will see how I'll do it. Just copy this picture. And since I'm working on number 5, go ahead and move that out of the way. I won't delete it just in case I change my mind. And paste this one here. I have it here. I'm going to put it in the back of the layer so that way I can see my circle here. Then I'm just going to tell it to take the whole picture down some, shrink it down some. It did that. Okay, let's see here. Control out. And I'm just going to bring the rest of the picture in some like this. I just want you to come down some. There we go. And then you come in some. There. Okay, so now what I'm going to do with that is just go ahead and crop it. Okay, so I highlight it all. Go to the one that looks like everything is intersecting and hit crop. And there goes my picture. So now that I have that picture there, what I'm going to do is mirror it. So I'm going to flip it. Don't need that one now. And I'm just going to print from here. Usually I print from the desktop or something like that, but it doesn't look like it's going to have lines or anything through it. So I'll do it from here. Printing using the sub printer. Okay, so while we have the printing out, what I'm going to do is check this because I believe there should be like a plastic coating on here, and I don't want to sub on top of the plastic coating. So I'm just going to kind of take my X-Acto knife and see if I can found it. Found a little edge. See? And I'm just going to go ahead and take that off. Take the film off, and this is what I'm left with. Just waiting for it to finish printing. My print is coming out on a matte. I use a matte setting premium paper. It's just about done. And today I am using Printer Jack's ink still. And the paper of choice for today will be Crafting Besties. Make sure I say their name right, because I didn't call them everything but what their name is. But just to make sure that we get it right, it is Crafting Besties paper. Okay. And again, I don't have any particular preference. I just use whatever I have in stock. This is what happens to be here, so it works. So what I'm going to end up doing is putting a piece of heat tape, or just a piece of tape to hold this in place. So that way when I lay this down and press it, it'll press firm right on top of there. I'm going to use a firm press at 400 degrees. Let's see, where is the tape? Because I was just in here rearranging stuff, and I probably rearranged it out my way. Oh, tape. Maybe one of these days I will take the time to label these drawers, but I have so many things going on. Give me 1 second while I find tape. Alright, excuse that delay there. I don't know what the heck. Couldn't find my tape for a minute. Never fear. Found some. And all I'm going to do is just take like 2 little pieces. This is all I need to just make sure I'm holding down the paper. Then I'm going to put a piece of copy paper on the press, so that way the extra ink that I have around my image does not get on my press. So take my press, put 2 pieces of copy paper. Okay. Crafting Besties needs to be facing up to the sky. So Crafting Besties to the sky. Okay, making sure it feels like it's straight enough. I put a piece of Teflon over the top of it. And it's going to be a nice hard press for 60 seconds. I guess while that's doing that, we can be taking the back apart, right? Multitask with our time. So, only thing we're going to do is just undo these latches. Okay. And then there's like a little piece of paper in there. So if you didn't want to do, or if you wanted to use that as your template, you could use that as your template. But I've done mine. This is going to go back in there in just a moment. We've got roughly about 18 seconds And I didn't put it at 400 for some reason. I only have it at 380, but that should still be good enough to work. Just letting you know so that way you can see the color and decide from there. Take it out. It is definitely smoking at the moment. So give it a moment to finish smoking. I sure don't want to burn my hands. Let's see. I'll use this mask here to grab hold of it. Bam. Look at how awesome that turned out. I used a Crafting Besties paper, and there is how much of the pictures left on the sheet. So, if you like the paper, jump on their site and buy it. Okay, so I'm just going to put this, let me get this little piece of tape off the back of it, this one. Now all I'm going to do is make sure that they are face up. Yes, face up. Drop them on the, just drop the picture on the tray. I'm going to have to wipe this down for fingerprints because I know my fingerprints are all over it. So it will be getting a good Windexing before it gets delivered. And let's see, making sure I try to get this thing up. Okay. They put that in a little slot. Oops, did not go in a little slot. Hold on a second, I'm trying to get it in the, there we go. There we go. I had to get it back in the thing properly. Okay, so, bam. It's a mirror just like such. So let's turn you around so you can see what goes with the mirror. Like I said, these are in limited supply. Because when I first got them, people were going crazy for them. And then I didn't get a chance to get them to the site. Now that I finally have a chance, I only have so many left. So let's see. Did that do it? Bam. Let's pull you back some so you can see it. But in the daytime, you need to look at yourself, do your makeup, your lashes or whatever. After you finish, bam, hit the little button, you see your boo. Alrighty, these mirrors can be found at www.balankstogo.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe on the video. The link will be, for the mirrors, will be in the description as well, so you don't have to go on the site and search for it. I want to thank you for your time and let you know that I do appreciate you. Until next time.